So how I got into building saunas is I was working in residential construction on the west coast of Vancouver Island. We were building houses, and I was doing a lot of cold water surfing at the time as well. And my body was kind of breaking down, and I realized with what I was doing, like my back was getting really sore. Installing baseboards for 3 months straight isn't really good for your body. Waking up at 4 a.m. and driving 2 hours to work, working all day, and when I'd get home from the end of the day, I'd have nothing left for myself or my family. I was like, man, it would be really nice to get out of the water and get into a sauna. And I just kind of thought, well, it's not a bad idea. And a friend of mine from Sweden came and stayed with me, and he's built a few saunas himself. And he says, you should build a sauna here. I said, you know what, I'm going to. And I was fresh out of timber frame school. So I said, I'm going to build a timber frame sauna. And my first sauna was a shed roof timber frame sauna. And for myself, I would stoke up the fire in the sauna, and then I'd go out and surf for a few hours. And I would get back out of the water after a great surf session, and my sauna would still be smoldering, and I'd stick a little bit more wood in the fire and heat it up, get it going a little bit more, and then I would get in there, and it felt so fantastic on my body. It felt good on my mind. And it was like a good tired. It was the relaxation that the sauna gave me, and it was the recovery time that it gave me. And that's when I had the most clarity in my life, is when I found that balance between working, surfing, and doing the sauna and self-care. I felt like I was actually reconnecting with who I was supposed to be. And so I was thinking, what could bring more meaning to my work? And this was a few years ago. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to build myself another sauna. And then my second thought was, I don't want to just build one for myself. I want to build them for other people too. So I love building saunas. When we build a sauna, we have to have proper design, we have to have quality building materials, and then we have to have high-end craftsmanship. And if we're missing one of those three ingredients, we're going to compromise the build. So, I know I'm not just building a building for someone, I'm building a structure that's actually going to help them better their lives. It's going to give them lower stress levels, it's going to improve their health, and it's going to be a place where they can reconnect with their family and friends. So what the sauna has done for me is it's actually enabled me to enjoy the sports and keep doing the things that I love to do. So where the name Storm Saunas comes from is, when you look at a storm, the calmest place is the eye. And as a metaphor, that's what we want our sauna to be in your life. And this is where you can go to get your rest, get your recovery, and get your connection with the people that you care about. That's why we have the eye in the logo, and it's called Storm Saunas. My name is Sean Johnson. I live in Sooke, BC on Vancouver Island, and I'm the owner and founder of Storm Saunas.